Right now, you're probably drowning in data, endless reports, dashboards that never stop flashing, but deep inside, there's that fire burning. The fire of frustration, that crushing feeling when competitors swoop in and snatch up opportunities you barely saw coming. You've screamed at your screen, wondered why the hell your gut, your instincts, your whole freaking business sense didn't see the market's next bend. It feels personal, right? Like the world is playing you, manipulating you, forcing your hand while they glide ahead with secret maps. That exhaustion, that gnawing anxiety, yes, it's real and it's raw. But here's the core truth. You don't need to keep playing defense. You don't have to be the last to know. And make no mistake, predictive analytics isn't just another buzzword tossed around by suits who don't get what you're up against. It's the battlefield advantage, the secret weapon that can shred the fog of uncertainty and deliver you a glimpse of the battlefield before the enemies even loaded their guns. Listen up, because here's where your frustration turns into weaponized clarity. Predictive analytics can forecast market shifts before your competitors even smell the wind change. And it's not magic. It's raw, ruthless processing of data that your rivals can't or won't wade through. But here's what nobody tells you. The power doesn't just come from the data itself. It comes from how you use it, from the precision with which you decode the noise. It demands obsession, not with the data, but with identifying the signals that scream potential upheavals, trends just tipping over the edge. If your approach is anything less than laser-focused, treat this as a wake-up call. Predictive analytics is a blunt tool without a sharp strategy. Step one, and this will sting for some, is you have to kill your comfort with conventional metrics. Forget surface-level KPIs. They're yesterday's breadcrumbs, easily mimicked, too shallow. Dig into the shadows. Look for subtle shifts in customer sentiment, emerging microtrends in social chatter, anomalies in transactional patterns that scream of an incoming shift. The data that everyone else skips or writes off as noise, that's your goldmine. That's the stuff that moves markets before the loud, obvious shifts happen when it's already too late. Your job is to obsess over what most won't notice or want to see. Because waiting for the obvious means you're already a step behind. Demand your analytics teams to cobble together cross-domain data streams, combine social patterns, search behaviors, supply chain glitches, even geopolitical whispers. The bigger, broader, wilder the inputs, the stronger your predictive edge. Then, stitch it all together with relentless testing. Ask yourself, what patterns are repeating but were missed last time? Hunt patterns not just in the last year, but the last decade, across markets, industries, and unpredictable domains. Step 2 is brutal but necessary. Burnout bias, obsolete models, and sweet illusions of easy wins. Predictive analytics, without continuous calibration, is like a car engine without oil, destined to seize up and fail you when it matters most. You need a system that learns constantly, that adapts as new data crashes in, reshaping predictions on the fly. Automated machine learning algorithms are powerful, but those that win, they are relentlessly vetted by humans who refuse to accept outputs at face value. Real leadership means diving into the guts of the machine, understanding the assumptions, questioning outputs, and smashing through the black box myths. Demand transparency from every model. Know the strengths and weaknesses. Push your data teams to not just deliver predictions, but challenge them. For if you can break the model, you can build a better one. Step 3 is where most founders and investors falter. They hoard insights like gold and sit on them. Number predictive analytics is useless unless it ignites action. This means setting ruthless, fast decision-making processes based on these forecasts. The second your system flags a potential shift, your entire company structure must flex. Marketing adjusts, product tweaks, investments reroute, partnerships recalibrate. Speed kills here. Your competitors are breathless behind you, hoping to catch up. You have to crush doubts and embrace uncomfortable unknowns. If a signal screams, shift incoming, you do not wait for perfect information. You move with fierce conviction. Your growth strategy must revolve around this. Fast tests, rapid pivots, laser bets. Predictive analytics gives you tentative foresight. Your job is to turn that foresight into certitude with action. Step 4. Stop following markets blindly. Predictive analytics puts the future in your grasp, not to just react, but to shape those shifts. Your intelligence must become so deep and precise that you start to lead markets, identify weaknesses in competitors' readiness, anticipate their moves by understanding their blind spots reflected in market data. Use predictive models to map their potential reactions and plan counter moves ahead. This is pure chess, not checkers. Your growth strategy must design interventions, product launches, pricing adjustments, public relations maneuvers, not just to ride waves of change, but to create them. Take control of the narrative, rewrite the rules, forge alliances where analytics show impending upheavals before opponents can rally. This aggressive stance with predictive insights turns market shifts from threats to opportunities, and you from follower to leader. Finally, never forget the human edge wrapped in this tech-powered fortune telling. Even the most advanced models can't feel the raw pulse of the market like you do. Combine your intuition, the stuff honed in sleepless nights, gut-wrenching decisions, and hard wins, with cold data. Build feedback mechanisms that connect frontline teams, customers, and market analysts to your predictive engines. War rooms, where data meets raw human experience. That fusion, machine insights plus fearless human judgment, is the secret sauce no cold algorithm can replicate alone. Dynamic, real-time collaboration across departments, with leaders who challenge assumptions and dare to question consensus, is what transforms analytics from a crystal ball into a spear-piercing tomorrow's darkness. So here's the raw, unfiltered mission. Stop hiding behind old reports. Destroy the comfort in waiting for others to tell you what's next. Treat predictive analytics as your relentless scout, your early warning system, and your battle cry rolled into one. Command your teams to break down silos, inject wild data streams, question every output, and turn insights into fast, fierce action. Build a culture where the few with this power are connected, not isolated, where founders, investors, leaders, and builders form an unbreakable network rooted not in geography or status, but in shared urgency and raw potential. This is your liberation from the tired traps of slow thinking and reactive play. This is the future of growth strategy, moving faster, smarter, and sharper than anyone else dares to dream. You're sitting at the edge of the new era. What you do in the next moments will echo in the markets you shape for years. Will you sit back as the illusions tighten their grip, or will you explode forward, fueled by data, human fire, and unrelenting tension to redefine what's possible? The choice isn't just strategy. It's survival. It's domination. It's your destiny.